Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Studio Series 112 Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Now, I just picked this Optimus Prime up today at my local Walmart when I was in there with my son shopping for some school supplies. I haven't been to my Walmart probably since mid-July because, to be honest, they never have anything. But today, they were well stocked. It was mostly Transformers 1 stuff, but still. So after finding Optimus here hanging on the peg, I decided he was coming home with me. And I partially blame Bert the Stormtrooper because I saw his review on this figure and I'll be honest, I was impressed. So taking a quick look at the packaging right here, it's your basic Studio Series box. Big open window right there so you can reach in and mess with Prime if you'd like. Transformers up there at the top along the side, 112. Great looking artwork of Prime right there. On the side, a close-up shot of Prime's face, Studio Series 112. Back of the packaging is product shots showing Prime in robot mode, vehicle mode, the backdrop, and it looks like he comes with a matrix. This side of the box features another good-looking shot of Prime right there with an Autobot insignia. So now, without further ado, let's get this Transformers 1 Optimus Prime opened up and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers Reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dream.
Now once you get Optimus Prime all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with two smokestacks or blasters, and you'll see why I call these blasters later on. He comes with the matrix, of course, if I can get a hold of it. Every Prime comes with a matrix, and this one doesn't look too bad. It's translucent plastic painted silver and gold. And then he has his Energon axe, which is blue this time, and we've got the backdrop that shows Cybertron, and that looks pretty good. So if you choose to display your Prime, you can put him in here just like so. Watch it drop him on his face. So there's an option for you, but I really don't know anybody who uses those things. And then of course we've got Optimus Prime himself. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the smokestacks. They just plug in right here on Prime's shoulders, or blasters. And I'll go over that, like I said, here later on. They secure nice and tight. They're actually red plastic painted gray, or maybe it's paint. So get those in, and now I actually forgot to show off another accessory. I actually have it installed on Prime. He comes with this double barrel blaster thing that is utilized for truck mode, and you store it in his back just like so. And the instructions are kind of tricky showing how to install this, but if you look right here, you've got these little grooves right there, and those grooves slot in right here. So you line up the grooves on those pegs, and you got these little round sections here that slot in right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there again. Kind of a pain in the butt to first figure it out, but once you figure it out, it's no problem. And that hides right there. That has no purpose in Prime's robot mode. So speaking of robot mode, let's take a look at him right here. He looks really good. I love the head sculpt. I mean, that is Optimus Prime. It's got the silver crest right there, silver face, blue eyes, a little bit of silver right there beside the faceplate. The blue for the helmet looks really, really good. Moving on down to the chest, we got translucent plastic for the lights and translucent plastic here for the window. A little bit of yellow paint right there. Moving on down, nice blue for the legs, some paint for the toes right there. And really, that's about it. There's not a lot of paint applications on this Prime, but he looks great. I was really impressed with him, and he's a fairly solid figure. And not a lot of gaps, which is very nice. But the only gaps you have with him are right here inside the forearms. And that's not too bad, but it could be better. So now, let's bring in his other accessories here. We have the Matrix of Leadership. Now, the Matrix has two little tabs right here, and this is so Prime can hold the Matrix. And how this works, if you look on Prime's fist, there's these little slots. Now, I couldn't get it into the right hand earlier. I could only get it in the left. So that's the one I'll do. Let's see, peg that in. It's kind of an odd fit. So there's one side, and then if you peg in the other side like so, you got Prime holding the Matrix. So that's a little different. Let me see if I can get that to go in. Oh yeah, it has to be just at the right angle, but now I've got Prime holding the Matrix. The Matrix can store in his chest, as should be expected. Open the chest up, there's a little peg right there. Just slot the Matrix in and shut it up. And now, of course, you can see the Matrix through the translucent plastic. I'm never a big fan of that. I hate it when you can see the Matrix through Prime's chest. I'm sure Toyhax will come up with a decal to fix that. But for me personally, for right now, I will probably take the Matrix out when I put Prime on my display. Now the other accessory he comes with is the blue axe right here, which looks pretty good. It's got a big hole in the center for some reason. And the axe fits in his hand. It just pegs right in over his fist like so. And there you've got Prime all armed and ready for battle. Now I do wish that he came with a gun, which goes into the smokestack blasters. You can take these off if you so choose, put them in Prime's hand, and it barely fits. I don't know why. There we go. Clicked into place that time. So you can give him pistols, and you can have him dual wielding if you so choose. So there's an option right there. So that's pretty much it for Prime in his robot mode. Let's go ahead and get him transformed into his vehicle mode. And first thing we'll do is remove the axe, put that to the side, open up the back section and remove these blasters. And now how we're going to start this is we're going to turn Prime. I forgot to go over articulation. Shame on me. I know you guys look forward to seeing articulation. Anyway, the heads on a ball joint can look up and down. It's actually on a hinge too, so it can look really far up. Do a complete 360 if you will. The arms can go up, they can go down, and they can do a complete 360 as well, but you want to be careful. There is a section right here that will catch on the chest. So to do the 360, you kind of have to move that arm up out of the way. There's a bicep rotation, bicep bend, wrist rotation. Waist rotation is in his chest, so that is a little weird. He has no actual waist rotation, he just has this, and that's due to transformation. Legs go back, they go forward. They are on a really tight joint right there. The crotch piece can move up and down out of the way slightly, but that's for transformation as well, and I'll show that off here momentarily. Legs can rotate. There's a nice knee. God, Lord, these joints are tight. I love that. Nice tight knee bend, ankle tilt or a foot tilt, and ankle rotation. So lots of posability. You can do the Van Damme. So now let's get him transformed. And the first thing we'll do is rotate the head around like so, make him look all the way up, and then push the head down into that recess right there. Then you're going to take this back piece, flip it up, and flip it around just like so. Now we're going to take the waist section and we're going to bring this up like so and rotate that around. And now for the arms, you're going to bring these back and open this or actually bring arms down, Then you're going to open this section up right here. So the arm splits in half. Make sure the arm is, this confused me at first. Get the arm down and around. Get the arms out of the way. Oh yeah, I see what I'm missing. I keep forgetting this part. Underneath the body, once you flip the main torso up, you need to flip out the front of the vehicle. That's kind of hard to get a hold of. There you go, flip that out. Now, these will rotate around better. Get this back to where it's supposed to go. Bring this down, so it's going to form, as you can see, the front of the vehicle. Bring these down and around. It is not wanting to work with me right now. Hold on. All right, that's down. These arms are such a pain in the butt. Separate them like so. There we go. So now you're going to bring them down. So what you want to do is have this part facing forward, and then the shoulder section is going to fold in right here behind the front of the vehicle. Sorry about that being such a pain in the butt to do, but here we go. Get it right this time. Flip up and around. Getting that in just like so. Now these little sections right here, they will tab in. You got a little section right there that's going to tab into the fender of the vehicle. Tab that in and tab here on the other side. After you do that, go ahead and flip the top of the truck down, snap that into place, and that pretty much has the front of the vehicle completed. So there you go. Now what we're going to do is take the waist section right here, which was supposed to be there, but you flip this up like so, and now bring the legs back down, and now you're going to bring the legs up just like so. On the legs here, you're going to flip this section around just like so. That's a nice tight joint as well. And now what you have to do here, this took me a while to figure this out, is you're going to bring the thighs up. And when you bring the thighs up, you're going to bring the legs down at an angle. So the legs will match up to the front of the vehicle here. And then you've got the arms. You're going to straighten out. And there is a little hole right there. It's going to line up to that peg. Get that attached here. And then take the fist and slot the fist in right there on that peg. Go ahead and do the same for the other side. Get the forearms slotted in. Get the handle up. The left side doesn't stick as well, or doesn't connect as well as the right. So there are a little bit of issues with Prime getting him to fit correctly, but I think some of that is due to the ball joints underneath. Sometimes it just doesn't line up correctly. So there is a vehicle mode. Toes are supposed to go down. If you haven't done that, go ahead and get the battle axe now. Battle axe, you take it and put it all the way near the end of the vehicle up here against the back. Make sure these little slots, so these little tabs right here, go right there inside the knee. So bring that apart. Bring the legs together. Easier said than done. Get that together. Tab the legs together. And there we go. There is Prime in his vehicle mode. One last thing. We're going to take the blaster right here. Flip it around this way so these little tabs are facing down. And they're going to peg in right here on these bottom holes. Just like so. And they peg in really good and tight. They're pretty much flush. And there you have Prime in his vehicle mode. That was a hell of a transformation. A lot of this time, man, it's a lot easier when you're not doing it on camera. I've said that so many times. And Prime's vehicle mode, it's okay. It's a Cybertronian truck. A little gappy, a little weird, lots of weapons. See what I was talking about earlier with the smokestacks being blasters? They're blasters in truck mode. The wheels is right here underneath. They don't look like tires. It kind of looks like he's floating, maybe, like the Cybertronian vehicles do. It kind of looks like he's looking forward / slightly, the way the cab kind of leans forward a little bit. I'm not a big fan how the axe just pops out there on the back or falls out. See, I didn't have that piece tabbed together. So right there, you want to make sure those legs stay tabbed together. I'm not going to worry about the axe anymore. Let's see. No real differences with the vehicle mode. There's no new paint applications, nothing different whatsoever, but it looks all right. Now, one thing I just noticed is there's no Autobot insignia on this figure whatsoever. I don't see one, or didn't see one in robot mode. I didn't see one in vehicle mode. I don't know if that's because in the movie the Autobots are not a thing yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So there you go. There is Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here's Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Earthrise Optimus Prime, and Target Optimus Prime. Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime is another really cool Transformers figure. I love this new look of Optimus Prime. I wasn't really sure about it when I first saw the trailer of the movie, but actually having this figure and messing around with it, I love the robot mode, especially the head sculpt. Transformation is a little wonky. Now granted, for this video, that was only the third time I've transformed this figure. It's fairly easy once you get past the arm transformation right there. You just got to make sure everything is lined up perfectly. I do wish he had a blaster instead of just the axe, but I've got plenty of 3D printed Prime weapons that I can hook this guy up no problem. So if you happen to be an Optimus Prime fan or just really excited about these new Transformer 1 figures, I highly recommend picking this Prime up. You won't be disappointed. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.